That's fine. I think that game is on me. Just didn't give enough energy, so we got to do better. They won one game. We just got to focus on the next one. Always got to believe. I believed in the end, it was close at the end, but we couldn't. So they won the game. Like I said, we just got to focus on the next one. Energy. Energy. What? Yeah, I mean he's a big piece to our defense and offense, so we miss him a lot. Great. I just told him keep going. When you open, shoot the ball. When they close out to you, drive it like you do, and just hoop. Yeah, it's fine. We won 3 games. It's first, like I said, it's first to four. No matter if you win in four or in seven, you just gotta win four.
Do you feel Carl Anthony finally kind of broke out of his slump? Were you guys doing? Did he do anything differently to kind of thwart your defense, or did he just finally just start making shots?
No, yeah, I think there was two big threes for them. When we were up one, hit two big threes. That was really clutch. So we got to do a better job on him.
Luka, from star to star, watching Anthony today, what do you think about his effort in a must-win game for them?
Yeah, great effort. He played amazing. He's an amazing player, so he's gonna play great.
Luka, what's the mindset going to Minnesota?
We gotta win 4 games. What mindset? We gotta win one more game. That's it.
Coach Kidd, after that Game 4 loss, what was your message to your team?
Yeah, we'll go look at the tape and see how we can get better.
What stands out in a game like this where they started out Anthony Edwards defensively on Luka, and he pretty much took the onus and said it's on him. But what stands out to you?
Yeah, I thought for Minnesota, they got to the free throw line early in that first quarter. When you look at, I think Ant had 8 free throws, but I thought again, we took a stand, and in that second quarter we started to play better on both ends. And then, just understanding the third quarter, we came out, first and third, we were not very good, tonight. So we'll look at that to see how we can be better. But the second and fourth, put ourselves in a position to win the game. But, we got to be better for 4 quarters. And you give Minnesota credit. They came out and fought and found a way to win.
Coach, with Anthony today, they're in a must-win game. He came out, had a great game. He led his team. What do you think about his effort just as a young leader for that team?
He's been playing at a high level all season. He's one of the best young players, or take the young part off, he's one of the best players in this league. Again, give Minnesota credit. They fought. They found a way to extend the series. Now it goes back to Minnesota.
Jason, over here. Jason, with obviously the ability to close it out tonight, is there disappointment that you guys weren't able to do that, or is that the wrong emotion to have after a game like this?
Yeah, understand what, if we won this game, we do close it out, but it's hard to close in this league. And so understanding that we didn't play our best, give Minnesota credit, they did. And so we're headed to Minnesota tomorrow and to play Game 5.
With Maxey returning, what did you see from him? What was the plan with him minutes-wise?
Yeah, I thought he did great. Maxey was really good. He hasn't, played in a while, but I thought he was a plus for us, and that just will only help us as we go forward, as we get healthy.
Cat obviously hadn't shot the ball well in this series until tonight. How much of that is a great shooter finally finding a rhythm, and how much of that was the looks that you guys gave him?
Yeah, you got to give him credit. He was aggressive. He was, posting up. He was driving the ball. He got some great looks at threes that he had missed early in this series that he knocked down. So give him credit.
Switch things up on Luka, putting Ant on him. What impact do you think Ant's defense and that change had?
I don't know if it changed anything. He's a competitor. He loves the competition, so he's going to guard everybody. That's what he wanted to do. I mean, he was in foul trouble, and so I don't know if it was that he did anything different. Luka's seen everything defensively, and so the double teams, for us as a group, we got great looks coming down the stretch. We just didn't make them. In this series, we've been knocking down late threes, wide open threes. This evening we didn't, but you would have to ask Luka how he thought he did on him.
Coach, sometimes the best adjustments that you can, make as a head coach is maybe getting their mind off basketball a little bit, calling a film study, and then, doing something else to maybe distract them or get their heads just in a different place. Is that maybe your mindset going into Minnesota, or is it just not that time of the season?
Well, we're going to watch the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Mavs, so I think that'll be something different in the sense of we'll look at what we can do. This isn't time to go for a bike ride or go to the park or the zoo. We got to figure out how to slow these guys down. We got a responsibility, we got a job to do, and that's to find a way to win in Minnesota. We can do that after the season. Take our mind off of basketball. Right now, this is a great opportunity for us as a young team to go through this. There's no reason to figure out or think about something else. This is how do we get better? What mistakes did we make? This is a new group going against one of the best teams in the league. So I don't think we're going to have time to do something different right now.
Coach, you talk about trust a lot. What are some things Jaden's done, whether it be in practice or in the games, to kind of earn more of your trust and earn more minutes in the postseason?
Yeah, you look at his ability to score. He's not scared. He knows how to play the game, and he's doing it at a high level for us. And just understand we're going to need that, from this point on. And I think, again, the trust from the coaches and also from his teammates. They trust that he's going to do the right thing, and you can see that in this series. He's playing at a high level. And so, again, on the road, we're going to need his scoring, his playmaking.
Him getting more comfortable as the playoff games go by?
Yeah, you can see that he's getting more comfortable. The energy, with D Live out, I thought he did a great job of giving us that lift energy-wise. And so, again, we're going to need his energy, we're going to need his scoring, and then we're going to need his defense. But I love the way Hardy's playing right now.
Jason, you said at the outset that you guys were not good in those two quarters. Later on, you mentioned shot making. Was there anything else specifically in those two quarters that you were alluding to?
Yeah, we fouled too much. We got to stop fouling. We got to keep them off the line. And then also we got to guard the three better. We just didn't guard the three better. I mean, as well as we should. Also, we didn't shoot the ball well. So there's a lot of things that we can do better, and hopefully we can do that in the next game.
Coach, despite all that, it felt like some of the other games where you guys were going to turn it on in the last 5 minutes and win this game. Did you have a good feeling and good vibe again that it was going to flip and you were going to get it despite those stretches that weren't going the way you wanted?
Yeah, we had good looks. PJ had a good look. D. Jones had a good look. Corner threes, we couldn't ask for a better situation. The one that I felt that was going to put us in a good place was Luka's three. The three he made, now it becomes, if he makes a free throw, it becomes a 2-point game. Now it becomes a free throw game. It puts the pressure back on them to have to make free throws, and coming down the stretch, they had missed a couple. So now it's anyone's game with a timeout left. So that's where I thought the game could maybe change, but unfortunately we just didn't capitalize on that.
Daniel, obviously a chance to, right here, close it out tonight with a sweep, but that didn't happen. Where do you think is the biggest disconnect when it comes to tonight's game?
I really can't put my finger on it. I felt like we fought all the way to the end. We just missed a couple of shots at the end. There were some great looks. We got the looks that we wanted. They just didn't fall for us.
Daniel, I wanted to ask you about just Anthony Edwards coming out for them and kind of leading them as a young guy. What do you think about his performance tonight?
I mean, he came out with energy. You really can't put too many words to that. He came out ready to play.
Dan, you've been playing with Derek obviously most of the year. First off, how good has he been, and how did you guys have to try to adjust without him tonight?
I mean, Derek has been great. He's came out ready to play night in, night out. He's been picking up the slack with me, of course, because last couple of games I haven't been really ready to play. I feel like, I'm letting the team down in a lot of areas, and he really helps me motivate myself because, as hard as he's working, I want to be able to do the same thing. So I got to be better for him. But in all honesty, we just have to have that next man up mentality and just be able to kind of like withstand that punch that they're trying to throw at us.
Dalian, when Luka was up here, he said that he himself had a little bit of a lack of energy tonight. Would you say that that was something among the team, or was that just an assessment that Luka made for himself?
And it might have been 50-50, I would say. I really can't talk for everybody else. I know for a fact that I didn't come out ready to play at all. My energy was low, and I had to really just kind of, dig deep, kind of like pull just some type of energy out just to be able to kind of come out and just play basketball at the end of the day. Those guys weren't going to go down easy, and they came out tonight and they hit us in the mouth, and we had to adjust to it. Yeah.
I wanted to ask you one more thing. So you said you felt like you kind of let the team down. I know like you're a hard worker. That's going to motivate you going into Game 5, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Yeah, I mean, this one hurts. We was expecting to be happy at the end of the game, and now we're pissed off.